what is the best way to save for an emergency fund? So let's start with what an emergency fund is. So an emergency fund is that fund, it is that account where you save money which you might need in the coming future. Now, the most common perception is that you save 3 to 6 months worth of your income into this fund, so that if something happens in your life which is an emergency, you can use this fund to help fund out this emergency. Now, if for example you're earning 2,000 euro per month, but you're actually spending 1,000 euro of that 2,000 euro, then you need 1,000 euro times 3 or times 6 in the case of 6 months. Now, the question is, how can I save for this emergency fund, especially if I am using all of my income? So sometimes I know this can be very difficult, and it was very difficult for me to save regularly into my emergency fund, because yes, I was in a situation where I was using all of my income. But then I asked the question of myself, can I at least save 50 euro out of the 2,000 euro I was earning? And 50 euro, it was easy to do. So 50 euro per month for a number of months, it kept the consistency up. It might not seem like a lot. However, 50 euro in 3 months was 150 euro. 50 euro in 6 months came up to 300 euro. And having 300 euro set aside is better than 0 euros. I can assure you, once you're seeing that emergency fund picking up, it gives you so much confidence that by the 6th month, I said, I'm actually enjoying this. I can for sure find an extra 25 euro to put into that fund. And this process took some more months, and eventually I achieved my target emergency fund. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. It is not going to be easy, but it is better than not starting at all. So the first tip here, and it's the most important tip, save as much as you can. Don't worry if it's just 50 euro. Don't worry if it's just 20 euro. Save as much as you can. And the second tip is put this money into a fund which as much as possible you do not see. What do I mean? So separate it from your current expenditure fund. Don't put it with the money you use for everyday expenditure. Otherwise, you'll end up spending all the money you put in the emergency fund. And we do not want to do that. So, 2 tips for today. Save as much as you can, even if it's just 20 euro per month, and put that money into a separate fund. Thank you for your time.